Hello, this is a part 4 of a fuel storage tank. Today we are going to work on the rooftop walkway and its support frames. Let's just kick off here. Okay, my name is Morris Dimba. You are the most welcome to this presentation, and this is our previous step. Now we will pick from this point and carry on from this spot. Now if you take a look on the previous, you see this walkway plate or checker plate or the platform is not well meshed. Now we'll just start off by just highlighting this by pressing Ctrl. Just make sure you select everything, but the moment you're making your highlights or selecting on every piece or the platform, make sure your hand is best seated on the control key on the keyboard until you finish all the highlighting of this piece or pieces of plates. Let me just continue like that until I reach a point that I'll be satisfied that everything I wanted to be selected is selected. I'll double click on the final there. I'll highlight on this position under beam properties. On the X or the curved plane or the radius XY, you type the radius of the whole tank here, then type how many segments do you want your curved object or piece of object to have. We need 1,000 segments to make a smooth curve of this. Now I'll go ahead and click modify and accept. You'll see all these gaps are now meshing properly, meaning that the curve have been segmented and the spaces have been closed off to cover the full profile of the curve. You can see this properly meshed. We left some part of it here, of which we can just go on and highlight. I want just to show you so quick that what we are trying to do is workable and work interestingly. I've highlighted all these. Now I want to link all this by making several segments to create a very smooth curve around the tank. Now I'll come to position. The radius of our tank is 15 meters, and I'll increase the segments of our curve to make it more smoother. I'll add that much and click OK and accept everything there. Come to navigate. I'll rotate with mouse. I'll pick the part I want to rotate the model about. I want to rotate it about this point. You can see there's a gap here, but the reason why that gap is appearing is because this plate is not taking the full profile or is not following the profile of the whole tank radius curve. Now I'll double click on this and come to beam properties. Under beam properties, I'll come to position. Under position, I'll give it a -15, which is the radius of the tank, radius 15 meters, and I'll add segments over 1,000 here for a smooth curve or a smooth bend. You see that curve has been closed. The space in between, that was between the tank and the platform. Now we can turn this round and round. Perfect. Now our very next step, we want to create some handrails here. To create our handrails, we need some points to guide us through on the placement of the posts and or the stanchions and generally the railings. Now I'll come to any position there, I'll snap here, just place my cursor maybe there and type 100. Click OK. I had already done that, so I want just to demonstrate and to show you how I came up with these 2 points. I did the same over here. So there's no reason why I should do all that. The first step I've demonstrated is self-explanatory, and I'll be glad if you could do this by yourself. Now if you hover your cursor like this, you see I can see some duplicates here. Try to delete, it's actually none. Let's go ahead. We want to create posts for the handrails. I'll come to steel, I'll come to beam, click steel beam, snap down here and here, just place your cursor. I'm placing your cursor just to direct or to give the direction of the post. I'll type 800. This is a member we don't require. Now to modify this, I'll just double click on that, double click on this to bring this dialog box, come to select, then scroll to handrails here, pick the nominal bore, pick 40, apply and accept that. Come here, modify, apply and accept. Come to view, under view, navigate, rotate with mouse. We want to rotate and locate this pipe on a spot that we require. Now double click on it, come to position, click right, we've clicked right, behind try there, which is not that important, just place front, apply and accept everything there. Double click again. We need this thing, we need the plane to be on the middle there. Apply and accept. Click this, click copy, pick it in the middle there and place it here. We'll delete this, come to navigate, rotate with mouse, turn this round, what we're going to do, come to edit, come to online point, snap there and snap here. Perfect. Now click this, right click, click move, snap on that, come to view, rotate with mouse, rotate, click on the part on the point you want to rotate it about, right click, you want to place it there. Perfect. Now our next move is quite simple. Just click on this, right click and click copy and snap on that spot. Come and snap here. do the same thing, but not really. What will the best way to do this, will just double click on this, come to position and bring all this to 0 and apply. Now this will give us a good guidance on creating all this. I'll come to edit, come to points, any position, I'll click on that spot and just place my cursor there just to give my points or the point an orientation. I'll type 100 and click OK. I'll click on this and click move and pick it from that point and place it there. Or I'll do the same thing, click that, come to position, bring this to 0 and apply. Accept that. Doing this just to ensure that what we are doing is accurate. Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete all these now, delete all these, come to edit, come to points, any position, snap here, place your cursor anywhere there just to direct your or to give the orientation of your points. Just type 100, there you are. Come to points, pick the first, snap there and snap here to locate the midpoint. Do the same thing here, do away with this, come to edit, any position, snap here, place your cursor somewhere here, somewhere there, and type 100, accept that. Now come to points on line, snap here and here. That's all we needed. And again we'll come to points, any position, or we'll just copy this, click this, press Ctrl and click that, right click and copy from that spot and this spot. That's all we need. We'll come to steel beam, snap down here, place your cursor there and type 800 for the handrail post. Double click on this to change the profile of that member. Come to handrail, pick nominal bore of 40, modify everything and accept that. Come to view, turn this round, locate a midpoint of this by going to point and pick the first. That's our midpoint for that. Click that, right click and click move. From that, go to view, navigate, rotate with mouse, rotate about that spot, right click and place it here. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Click that. If it's unable to detect the spot, turn it down, upside down, and do the same thing. clicked a plan view by mistake. I click and bring it here, place it there, right click, do the same thing, copy, come to navigate, click that, turn this upside down and pick it from the bottom here, rotate this, turn it round and place this one here. Perfect. Now what we can do, or what we are going to do now, is just to bring all these plates back to their original curvature or curve position. We increase the segments of their bend. Now we need several of these around the walkway, several of these posts. The first thing we are going to do is to select all these. I'll select this first one, come there, double click on radial. We need 32 of them. First of all, click this and press my middle button on the mouse and switch back to plan. And locate the midpoint. The program is asking to point on the x-axis. I'm trying to hover my cursor for the x-axis to be detected. The x-axis is there and the y-axis is there, and I'll press my middle button and switch back to my isometric view. You can see that already coming up. We'll close all this. You can see that. Click and explode the components. Click this, double click, modify and apply, click on this. We'll pick the origin of our rotation, pick that, and this. Press the middle button and switch back. You can see all this. Click, right click and explode. We'll remove that. So our handrails or handrail posts are coming close. Next is very simple. Click that and turn it round. Come to point, pick that, snap there and snap here to locate the midpoints. Delete any duplicate there. Come here and do the same thing. Remove any duplicate. come there and locate the midpoint of this pipe. Do the same on the third one. Close that. The reason why we are struggling to zoom into a point that is much important to us. Click that, close this. You can see some duplicates here. Now we have this and this, and what we are going to do is just to come to steel. We are going to create the handrail, pick curved beam, snap in the middle there, come and snap here, zoom out and come and snap on the third point. Right click, double click on this member to change the profile. Click that, come to handrail, and handrail, pick the nominal bore 40, apply that and accept. Double click on this to bring it on the original position, just to make it straight. Double click on it, come to position, middle, apply, double click, come to position, front, apply and accept. View, rotate with mouse, double click again, come to position, middle, perfect. That's the best position we require. Now click on that, click copy from that position to this position there, type 400, and just place it down here again. And type 600 or 700 and accept that. So high, copy. From there, just zoom it and place your cursor there and don't click. Type 500 and enter that. Note that, copy from that spot. Just place your cursor down here and type 600 and enter. Still not good. We'll come back to the very top, right click and come to copy from that spot and place your cursor here and type 700 and enter. This is probably much better. Now from here we'll come to rad. We'll reduce this number to 31 or 30. Apply and accept everything there. We'll close this. The program is asking to pick on the object to copy. We need this. Press Ctrl and that. Press Ctrl and this. We'll press our middle button and switch back to plan view and zoom. Zoom to locate the midpoint. Our midpoint is there. Our x-axis is that, and our y-axis is this. We'll press our middle button and switch back to our isometric view. Under view, come to navigate and rotate with mouse. We've done this. Click this, right click and click explode the components. Highlight everything here. Highlight this. Want to give it a curve similar to the platform plate or the checker plate for the platform. Click all this. Click all this. Click everything here. Just take your time and make sure everything is highlighted appropriately. Pick that, pick that. Pick this, that one and that. Turn this round. Press Ctrl and highlight that. Press Ctrl and highlight that. Don't pick the unwanted. Pick that, that and that, and that one. That and that. Turn this round and make sure you select or highlight all the members you want to give a curvature of the tank or the platform. Click that. Click all these. Those are duplicates. We'll rectify all those or delete those when you come back to them. Let's try this and double click that. Increase this to -15, and increase that to 1000 and click OK. You'll see this curve taking shape. It's taking shape, but we're still working on it. Don't be scared of the left out handrail posts. Press Ctrl and select all that. Others are meshing properly. Make sure all these are clicked or highlighted. We are close to winding this up. Click that, click that, click that. When you click any member by mistake, to deselect it, you just go back and click it once again. You'll have removed that selection. Click that and select that. Click all these. Click that, click this and that. Click that one, this one and this. You're very close and moving closer. That and this and this. Position, attribute, column properties, close that, press that, double click on that, come to position, increase this curvature to that, apply. Apply and accept. Come to navigate, rotate this and turn round. Turn this round. Delete that, delete that, delete that. position, now this is the tank. With a handrail, I'll click on that, -15, add that curvature, turn that round and round. The supporting frame will also follow. Double click on this, apply and accept all that, pick on it, press the middle button, switch, you close that, switch to plan view, pick the midpoint, locate your x-axis and locate your y-axis, press your middle button and switch back to where we were before. This is a support. That's it. Thanks, my name is Morris Dimba and welcome to this presentation. Or if you're new to this, don't forget to subscribe after watching the video. I'm Morris Dimba and bye for today. Let's meet on the next presentation.